Hey, what's up, everybody? I am your host, Lorenzo, and this is an Indie Comics Review. This time I'm doing We Live, which is by the Miranda brothers, Anaki and Roy. Uh, I think Anaki is the writer and illustrator, if I'm not mistaken, and it's also beautifully colored by Ava de la Cruz. Uh, that's one thing that struck me about this book right away is the artwork. I was on the fence about subscribing to it or even just checking it out because, you know, it's kind of a common theme, the end of the world, yada yada, this, that, and thing. But then I was looking at the artwork, and one of the guys at the shop convinced me that, maybe you should check this out because it's pretty good. So I took a chance for $4, and I'm glad I did. Um, this is a story of pretty much, I think, the distant future where there have been several apocalyptic events, from earthquakes to electrical storms to you name it. Stuff has just been, the world's been going to hell for quite a few years, and finally we get, I should say, the dwellers, the occupants of Earth, get a message from the stars, from an alien race that says, you know what, this time it's all over. I mean, you got a limited amount of time to get off this planet, and tell you what we're going to do. We're going to give 5,000 kids a chance to get off Earth. And those kids are it's like this little wrist thingy that they were scattered about the Earth. The last remaining, because the Earth is almost uninhabitable except for like 9 megalopolises, or I think that's how they pronounce it. These 9 territories that are now inhabitable, and in those territories there's toxic waste. In fact, there's like a map which I want to show of the remaining areas of Earth that's populated, and it's just like just a hellscape. So after these kids find the 5,000 kids find the little arm doohickeys and put them on, and they get to take one escort, get to take one companion with them. So our main characters are these 2 kids, and they're orphans because their parents have died over the course of the years, and so then the youngest kid is a boy, and his sister she promised to take care of him, to keep him as innocent as possible, and to keep his imagination alive, and just try to, in spite all this horrible things that are happening, she's going to try to keep him as innocent as possible, and just because he's going to another planet to start over. He's the future of the human race, pretty much. Him and 5,000 other people and their companions. So they got to take this bus, and there's this badass bus driver in there. He's a pretty cool dude, and he's in charge of getting them to the bullet train that's going to take them to the launch site, which will get them off Earth and save them from their territory. Each territory is going to have a different pickup site or a different launch site, and they have X amount of time. That's just a couple of days. I think by the time the story starts, it's maybe 5 days, and they run into all kinds of stuff. They have an accident. They end up having to go out on foot, and we find out a lot more about the kids and how brutal. There's some brutal things that happen to some of the kids. I won't go into, but it's pretty disturbing. It's such a beautifully illustrated story with such darkness and just horror around it. It's kind of a contrast, which one of the things I really love about it. The artwork is fantastic, as I mentioned. This is the thing that drew me in, and I was not disappointed by the story at all. The colorist did a fantastic job. This is something that could be, this could go on and on. It's an Aftershock book, Aftershock Comics. It could be an ongoing series. It could be something you might want to check out. I think if you're It's an all ages book. I would say maybe not for young kids because there's some pretty shocking things in there, but definitely for I say tweens and on up, and it won't disappoint adults either. So We Live from Aftershock Comics. If you get a chance, pick that up. And that's all for this Indie Comics review. I will be doing at least one a week going forward, maybe more. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you'll be notified when I do my latest video. If you're into the reviews or the drawing videos or the comic haul videos, any or all of those, hit the subscribe button, and you'll be notified. So until next time, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in my next video. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up.